In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at how to manage your files using the FileZilla FTP client. Let's begin by first taking a look at the user interface. Notice that on the left-hand side, you have a tree menu representation of all of your files and folders in your local machine. Clicking on the computer icon, you will see a list of all your hard drives. Likewise, clicking on either the My Documents folder or the Desktop folder will display all of the contents within that directory. If I right-click on an empty space within this panel and select Create New Directory, I'm given the option to create a new folder on my desktop. Notice that as I press the OK button, that folder is physically created on my desktop. I can also go into the folder directly using Explorer, right-click, create a new text document, and those changes are displayed within FileZilla. Now let's take a look at how this works remotely. Let's connect to one of our websites. On the remote end, the user interface is very similar. On the top-hand side, you can expand the tree menu to see a list of all the files and folders on your server. A website's public files are usually kept under the public_HTML folder. Notice that as I select the public_HTML folder, its contents are displayed in the panel below. We can manipulate files and folders on our remote server the same way we do on our local machine. Right-click on an empty space, create a new directory, we can also have the option to refresh its contents, and we can drag and drop files to and from our local machine to our remote system. Let's take a look at this domain now. At this time, since there are no physical files on this server, all that we see is a blank directory listing. Let's go to our computer and modify this file. We're just going to type some quick, basic HTML code. Save it. And now that we have our changes, we can upload it to our website and refresh our page. Our directory listing now displays the name of our file here. And if we click it, we can see its contents. But it's not being parsed as HTML because it has a .txt extension. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go back to FileZilla, right-click on this file, select Rename, and change its extension to HTML. This tells the server that this file contains HTML data. If we go back to our page and refresh it, we now see myfile.html. Clicking on it forces the execution of the code. Most servers actually require a file name such as default, home, or index in order to be read as the primary file on a website. If we right-click on this file, select Rename, change its name to index.html. When we go back to our domain and refresh our page, that index file will be automatically loaded as the first page on our website. Congratulations, you now know how to manage your files using the FileZilla FTP client.